Okay, so I have Facebook Live up top. I have Instagram Live here. So depending on where you guys are coming in from, this way I can do both and I don't have to try and like save the video or figure out how to share it from one to the other. Let's see. Okay. So obviously I'm waiting for anybody to hop on. I'm gonna be doing my skincare on camera with you guys right now. I'm gonna be talking about why I chose Oliveda, like my story, all of that, what it is, because I've had that question a lot. Hopefully people can hear me if they log on. I'm trying to give it a couple of minutes and see if anybody pops on before I start. And you can probably hear Paw Patrol in the background. My son is watching Paw Patrol and eating some snacks while I do this. Okay. Facebook is way more zoomed in than Instagram is. But I guess I can start with what is Oliveda? And Oliveda is a skincare brand that was founded over 20 years ago. It's made in Germany. The original founder of it, Thomas, who's still very much involved in everything that's going on. He's on calls, he does the like retreat, all this kind of stuff. He's very much so involved. It started with him and his own personal journey of finding the olive tree, and it helping him out with all of the stuff that was going on with him, and him figuring out how to make IO1, which is literally the first product ever made. It's an internal, the 01. It has the camu extract. It has the olive, the hydroterosol, the olive leaf juice that we all rave about, that has all these amazing, incredible properties that are so good for your body, whether it's in olive oil version, whether you're using it in your skincare, whether you're using it in the internals, all of that stuff. And so he created his line off of that, built from that, and now there's 99 products currently, and when the skincare launches, there will be, or the makeup launches, there will be over 100, and counting, because they plan to do more than just the skin tint eventually. So it's holistic. It's not all vegan. There is obviously the pig swine peptides, the collagen peptides. I believe they're pig swine, so that's obviously not vegan. But I do believe everything else pretty much is. But everything has that hydroterosol in it, and that's instead of water. So instead of having 70% of water, you get 70% of an active ingredient that's already doing something to your skin, instead of, oh my god, I feel like I should have had 2 coffees. The hydroterosol makes up 70% of the product, and it's active by itself because it's cold pressed, instead of like refined and processed. So it's active and anti-inflammatory and hydrating properties. And then you have the alquina oil. I butcher words, unfortunately. That makes up another 25% of the product, that is also anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, hydrating. And then you have the other 5%, which are the active ingredients, whether that's a vitamin C, the Kali oil, any of those sorts of things. So you're not paying for water. A couple of products have water in there as the second ingredient. I know people have asked questions about that. Eat your chippy. And that is because obviously if you're pressing something, everything has water in it, right? Everything in the world is made up of water. So there's gonna be residual water left in the hydroterosol. They don't extract that out of it further. So there might be water in some of them, but it's from the actual leaf, not like they went in and added distilled water. Basically all the products are 12-month longevity once you open them, instead of something that has, say, like a lot of preservatives in it. If something has a lot of preservatives in it, typically it's shelf stable for longer. And that means that there's other stuff going in it that can irritate and inflame your skin. Sensitivities might not always be from a product, it might be from the chemicals they put in there to preserve the product. And Oliveda just doesn't do that. The hydroterosol is in its own way a preservative for the products. So that was a biggie for me because I spend lots of money on skincare. I very much so love skincare. I think it's important. Obviously, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Like, I've had training and stuff that we're supposed to do to take care of our skin. Because we had to do facials, we had to learn about all of that stuff. It's important for our hair, skin, nails, all of that sort of thing. So that's part of the reason why I was so interested in it. I also saw my friend Randy talking about it, raving about it, and she just had impeccable results. Like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful results. And then on top of that, she was making money doing it. And I know that that turns a lot of people off, the fact that there are MLMs, whatever they're called, the pyramid schemes like the Pampered Chef and Tupperware, stuff like that. I know that turns a lot of people off. This is technically like, you have people above you, you have people below you, but it's not like a typical pyramid thing for compensation or anything like that. You can literally sign up, sell no product, not be bugged, not have anything like that, just to sign up and get the discount every year. Which, by the way, the discount of 25% if you enroll is way better. You spend $50 to get that off of every single product every single day. $50 for the whole year. If you're shopping at Sephora or Ulta and you're getting the 15 to 20%, you're spending $300 or $1,000 or even $500, I think, for Ulta to get that discount twice a year. For like maybe a whole month of the year, you get the 20% or the 15% or whatever it is. With Oliveda, you're spending the $50, you immediately get the 25%. It's good for 365 days once you sign up. That's insane to me because I would shop the Sephora sale. Obviously, I'm a person. If I can get something for cheaper, I'd love to get something for cheaper. So that to me was a big thing. And then the other fact is if you are selling and you decide that's what you want to do, you don't just sign up for the product, like to get the discount on the product, you can earn 25% when you start. And I think that's unheard of. And then you can increase your commission from there. So if you sell up to $999, you make 25%. If you sell $1,000 to $3,000, you're making 30% off of that. So let me just clarify that if you sell $1,000, you're making basically $300 in commissions. Just by talking about a product that, let's be honest, is going to be the hottest thing in all the rage on TikTok and trends. This is the first waterless beauty company, and I have a feeling lots of people are going to be like trying to replicate it and failing, honestly. But you can make that much just by talking about the product. And then if you sell over, I think it's $3,001, then you get 35% of what you're talking about. And that's, I mean, that depends on how much more you sell than $3,001. But that's, I think, $900 of commission, which is insane. Not including, they have 10,000, or not 10,000, it's an expression. Like so many other opportunities to earn bonuses, to be able to make extra money in your paycheck besides that. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. and I'm going to talk about why that's so amazing, and then we'll get started with my skincare. Or I might start my skincare while I'm talking about it, because it's kind of an uncomfortable topic, I feel like, for a lot of people, myself included. I haven't really talked about it on Facebook, and this is by no means like a pity type story. This is just me telling you like what it is. So actually I'm gonna put my headband on and get started. Our story, mine and my husband's story, my story. Obviously, husband got out of the Navy, we moved back to Texas. I know all of our relatives are super happy about that. However, finding job post-military, and I'm just wiping my face because I didn't like sweat or anything last night, so microfiber towel, white. This is gonna be my cleanser for this morning. We moved. I had just graduated, got my license before we moved for cosmetology. Found a job, worked at an amazing salon. Loved working there, loved the people that I worked with. That's how I met Randy to begin with. And so, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do my eye product first. And if you see me popping my glasses back on and off, it's because I need to be able to see what I'm grabbing. I have several products here in front of me. It took a bit to like get in a groove of having jobs that are not a guaranteed paycheck. And then we got pregnant, and then when we got pregnant, towards the end of my pregnancy, I quit working. It was tiring to be on my feet all the time, and I wanted to be able to stay home with the baby anyways. And I love him to pieces. Like, I'm so glad that I decided to do that. However, things have just gone exponentially more and more expensive as time has gone on. I'm sure that it's not a shock to anybody. That's fine. I mean, things happen. We can't control everything. All we can do is like hope and pray, work our butts off, and do that. So, we bought a house in March. We closed on our house that I'm sitting in right now. And my husband's working his butt off. I'm staying at home, and that's fine, like totally fine. Next I'm gonna go in with the F59. This is the hydroterosol corrective serum. It has, I think it's, where is the special word? The Paracrest. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's the face version of this. It's Paracrest. But for your entire face. The Botox in a bottle for your face. The Paracrest that topically relaxes the muscle the more you use it. And like helps wrinkles and all that stuff. Bought a house. Now, interest rates are insane. I don't think that's really a shocker to anybody, but they're absolutely insane. We had my husband's father pass in July, and he decided to work in a different direction. And instead of being, doing what he was doing, he's doing something else now, which is fine. Like, he can support us. We are making it. However, I still have had a passion for beauty, skincare, all of that jazz, like everything. And I'm his partner. We are partners in everything. I want to be able to contribute and help, even if it's just pay one bill, or if it's just to maybe have spending money so that he doesn't have to worry about me feeling like I sit at home and take care of the child all day and don't have like my own money that I earned to go out and do stuff. I wanted to be able to control that and to be able to help out. Which is why when Randy had all of the stuff that she was talking about, you know, the difference in her skin, I thought, you know, maybe this could be a very good thing for me. It'd be a way, instead of me having to go back to work to feel like I could get, you know, a client base built up here and do that, to make money and stay at home with my son and not have to worry about finding childcare, adding another bill to have childcare, and then worrying about having enough clients to pay that and make it worth doing that. Not that it won't ever happen. I still do friends and family's hair. I'm sure I'll end up back behind the chair at some point. But he's such a cute, sweet little guy. I would love to just stay at home and be with him as much as possible right now. I don't want to regret not being with him. So that's why I'm doing this, is to help bring in some extra cash. And I think it's very doable. I brought in last month, my first month, and I didn't even really get a full month because I didn't start, as you guys know, I didn't start like telling you guys, other than like I had ordered, I didn't tell you guys that like I had a website open that you could order from me until like the middle of the month. And I sold, I personally sold like $800 in product. Now obviously, let me clarify that. There is, if you sign up by kit, want to try stuff, there's costs that go into that, right? You obviously don't get commission on what you're buying for yourself. But it's an investment into your business, right? Because this is a business. So obviously, part of that $800 was my kit that I purchased. So I don't make commission off of that. But like, that's insane. I hit Violet Olive technically by having somebody else up under me too. And I mean, I got a percentage of that as well. And not out of their paycheck, like out of what the company should have, could have made of profit. Which I think is fabulous too, that they don't take it out of, you know, the people above you, the people below you. It's out of their, like, profit. God, I couldn't think of the word. So that's why I'm doing this. I know a lot of people have asked me, or have asked like my Nana and stuff like that, like, what is she doing? I am posting about it. The more people that see it, the more people want to talk about it. I think it's definitely been great for my skin. Personally, I feel like I look fabulous. My skin was never terrible, obviously, by any means. I'm very fortunate and I try to take care of my skin, but it's alarming. Like, watching the research, doing research, how many chemicals and stuff go into stuff that is made for the everyday consumer, that you buy at Sephora, that you buy at Ulta, that goes into our food, that goes into all of these things. And I've also been on like a weight loss journey. This is kind of, it is a part of it, it's not a part of it. It might sound kind of like spacey and jumpy, but like the amount of stuff that goes into food and like products that we use, products around the house, and like I've been on a weight loss journey as well since May, okay? And trying to do it in a healthy and sustainable way, and the biggest part of it being like not eating out, because I think that makes a difference. And it truly has, because I've lost weight and I'm not hitting the gym 3-4 times a week. I'm not doing a crap ton of like cardio. I'm not lifting weights. I'm literally just walking around my house, cleaning my house, mowing my lawn, playing with my son, and eating at home. And I'm still buying like, I like hot sauce. I'll use canned vegetables. Anything to make it easier just to eat at home. And obviously there's still chemicals and stuff in that too. I'm not stupid, I understand that as I'm talking about it. But like less than what you would get in a restaurant, right? You can control how much fat and all this stuff is in it. So I've lost weight and I've been on a research journey of things that are like sugar alcohols, getting off soda, not drinking Red Bull anymore, sparkling waters that have like aspartame and stuff like that, or sugar alcohols in it. So it's just nice to find something that's like holistic. that cares about what's going on inside and out, to be able to work with them and make money being my point, about, again, this is probably rambly and all discombobulated, just like being a good company to work for and to work with. And not only are they not using the water in their products, and they're putting out holistically good products and paying people properly, and I can put information on the compensation plans and the bonuses and all that stuff. I will make a post about that. I'm sitting down and writing my goals, and stuff like that today too, if I have the opportunity, which I should, because he's being pretty chill right now. We'll probably play, and then I'll do it during his nap. And then they're putting wells in Africa for drinking water, for people over there that don't have drinking water. So I think that's fabulous too. They're not only not using this stuff in their products, but they're also helping globally. And I know there's a big issue right now going on after Helene here stateside, where our own government isn't helping to take care of stuff here, but we're sending money overseas. This is different, I feel like, in that case. This is something that they've been doing since they were founded. They were founded in Germany. They're not a U.S. company. They just started in the U.S. And they care about those people too. We have consultants that live all over the United States right now. That is a growing number and is expected to like triple basically, or more. I could be wrong. It could be more than triple when we launch the makeup. But posting about supporting them, trying to support them, sending money, sending supply. I mean, this is such a supportive community on top of that, because I know that a lot of the MLMs, whatever you want to call them, don't necessarily help each other. They're just like, this is how much you need to sell. This is what you need to do. If you're not doing it, you're out. That's not the community that this is behind this skincare. It's moms that want to help each other. It's holistic people, clean beauty people. And the amount of information and knowledge that passes back and forth and help is absolutely amazing. The support, the shout out, I mean, so much. I have such a great mentor, by the way. Randy is absolutely fabulous. And she's going to be what's making possible big changes for me and my family. And that was a very long, rambly sort of way to go about all of this. I'm sorry that it was so rambly. This will save as videos on Instagram and on my Facebook. It's always okay to come back, check at them, look at them, and I will probably, hopefully in a more concise way, talk about this again from time to time. But I think it's going to be a great way to help my family, and I couldn't help but think that it would be a great way to help everybody else's family as well. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been watching but maybe you haven't been commenting or messaging me, you can definitely reach out. I think I have my messenger problem fixed here on Facebook. And then my messages are working fine as far as I know on Instagram. But if you have messaged me and I haven't gotten back to you, you could always shoot me another message. If I haven't responded to you, most likely it's because I haven't seen it. But yeah, so I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to be a part of this. I feel very rambly and like very brain foggy. Yeah, just I'm excited to be able to help around my house. That's really, and if there's anybody else that's looking to do that or looking for extra money for the holidays, reach out. We can chat, we can talk about it, we can have an open and honest conversation. And like I said, I will post the graphics for the compensation, for the bonuses. We can talk about it. There is a lot of stuff in stock if you're looking for something. The F82, which I did use, I used it mixed with my F06 after my F59. This is the freebie right now for the skin quiz. So if you take the skin quiz, pick 2 products that are on there, which most of them should be in stock. I think there's only a couple of items that are out of stock on the website. You add 2, then you get this for free, and you're probably going to get free shipping as well. There's also a subscribe and save option. Like I said, if you don't want to do the skin quiz, or even if you do the skin quiz. Well, I say that. I don't know if it works with the skin quiz. But if you don't want to do the skin quiz or you don't want to be a consultant, you get 10% off if you do subscribe and save. And you can always go and cancel it, change it, that sort of stuff as well. I think this has been a long enough live for now. Like I said, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to put my goals together. I'm going to put the compensation plan slides together for you guys. I just wanted like a natural, organic way to like talk about why I'm doing it, what it is, because I know I get questions about it. And then, yeah, so I think that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and end it. It'll save to both, so if somebody missed it or anything, they can watch it. And yeah. How do I...